Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody is doing well. In today's video, guys, I'm going to do a video that I planned on doing a long time ago and never did. And I had a viewer ask me when I was going to do the video, so we're going to do it today. Yeah, about a little while back, probably about a year ago now, I did like one or two videos, maybe three, I don't know, about my boutique collection of the different boutique labels that I have. And I mentioned something how I have the most Criterion, and so I was going to do the Criterion last because it's probably going to take about 3 or 4 videos to go through my entire collection. And I did a bunch of the other boutique labels and completely forgot about the Criterion. And about a month ago, I had a viewer ask me about it, and at first I wasn't sure what he was talking about. I was like, what Criterion video are you talking about? And then they let me know that, oh yeah, remember the boutique one, you do the Criterions? And I went, oh, that is right. I completely forgot to do that. And so we're going to do that today. Because I figured that viewer, he wants to see it. He's waited patiently, very patiently, for me to get my act together and actually do this video. So we're going to do it, and hopefully there's some other people out there too that are interested in what Criterions I have in my collection. It's kind of an off time to do a video about Criterion. There's no sale going on. It just seems like kind of an odd time to do it. But like I said, this viewer has waited long enough and has been extremely patient. And it's a video they'd like to see. So, and it's a video I said I was going to do. So we're going to do it. This is probably going to be 3, 4 videos maybe, because I got a lot of Criterions. When I first started collecting, that's pretty much all I bought for the first little bit that I was collecting were Criterion. So I have quite a few of them. Not as many as some people, but I still have quite a few. So what we do is we're going to start off with, in this first video, I'm going to do like special editions, digibooks, slipcover type stuff. And then I'll do standard editions, which I think I got well over 200 or so of standard edition. So I'll probably turn that into 2 videos, and then I figure we'll end it off with Criterion box sets. So yeah, guys, without further ado, let's delve into this, because I got, I believe, 50 titles here that are just special edition. Now I'm gonna go through them quick. I'm really not gonna delve too much into them. Please forgive me on some of the titles. Like if there's some of the titles that I don't pronounce correctly, I apologize. Some of them I don't know how to actually pronounce. The movies might be good, but I'm not 100% how to actually pronounce them. But yeah, we're going to get into this. And some of them, I've noticed, I was kind of going through. A lot of these I forgot I had, and a lot of them I realized I haven't even opened. It doesn't mean I haven't seen them. It just means, you know, I picked them up during the sale, and since I've seen them, you know, probably a few times, I just never got around to opening them. So some of these are open, some of these are not. But all right, guys, let's get started. First off, we're going to start with the earrings of Madame D. I'm guessing is how you would say that, D. This movie sounded interesting. I picked it up during the sale. This is one I have not actually seen yet, and I'm going to open it up and check it out real soon. I love the artwork on it, though. It's very cool. Next up, we have Yugitsu, I believe is how you say it. This is another one that I picked up that I just never got around to watching. I went through a big, like, phase where I was trying to just get a bunch of movies that I'd never seen that I wanted to check out, and one of them that I just have not got around to yet, but plan to real soon. I actually haven't bought anything from the last 2 Criterion sales just because I realized I have a lot of stuff in my collection I haven't even seen, so I don't need to be spending more money until I start watching some of the ones. Next, we have Time Bandits, which I've seen. I got the lenticular cover on there. This specific version is out of print. I think this is actually getting a 4K. I probably should have sold this off, actually, if I knew they were doing a 4K, because I think it was going for quite a bit of money with that lenticular for a little bit, but I don't know how much it's going to be now there's a 4K release. Man, we're getting through all the ones that I have not opened. Jeez. I do have quite a few that I have actually opened. Next is Sex, Lies, and Videotapes, which I saw a long time ago. I believe this was Steven Soderbergh. I picked it up. I just haven't opened and haven't got around to it, to rewatching it yet, but I have seen it. This next one is a very cool movie by Peter Weir, Picnic at Hanging Rock. This is actually getting a 4K release from Second Sight, which I am actually thinking about maybe picking it up because I love this movie. It's very haunting. It's a very haunting movie. This edition is out of print. It comes with the Picnic at Hanging Rock book. It's a very cool edition. I might keep it just because you get the book, and not that I've actually read it, but maybe someday because I love the movie. It's a great movie. Next we have The Furies. Really don't know much about it. I believe it's a Western. That's another one that I just thought looked interesting. Picked it up from the sale and just haven't gotten around to it. I got a lot of work to do. Red River. This is another one that comes with a book. This one did too. It's another one of those big collections, The Furies, that came with a book. Red River. I haven't opened this one, but this is a movie that I have seen a few times, actually. This also comes with the book. I believe this edition is probably pretty much out of print as well. That's a cool movie. It's been a while, though. Next is The Elephant Man, which I have from David Lynch, which I have seen multiple times. Another one I picked up during the sale, just haven't watched or opened, but I've seen it. Eraserhead, more David Lynch. This movie is very weird, twisted. It's really out there. It's one of the first David Lynch movies I saw, but at the same time, very emotional, too, at times. It's a very interesting film. Next, we have The New World from Michael Mann. I have not... Is it Michael Mann? No, not Michael Mann. I'm sorry, Terrence Malick. Sorry. This is probably one of the only two, Terrence Malick films I've never seen. I should probably throw it in one of these days because I love his cinematography. It's a mad world. I love the artwork on that. I have seen this. It's been a while. This is another one. Got at the sale. Probably one of the last sales. This movie was a big surprise. I picked this up as a blind buy, and I loved it. Repo Man. This movie is really cool. If you ever get a chance, and I love that artwork, definitely check out Repo Man. Next is a movie that I am no stranger to, Silence of the Lambs. I have seen this multiple times. Although I kind of want to get the, I think it was Kino Lorber that put it out, the 4K edition. This is another one that was a complete blind buy. True Stories by David Byrne, who is the lead singer of the Talking Heads. Over the last few years, I have become a huge Talking Heads fan. And this movie is very unique. I'm not going to go into it now, but just look it up. It's a very unique, interesting film. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Oh, some of these are getting kind of messed up in here. I don't know what's up with that. Some of these cases, they get all bent up. I'm not a big fan of that. This is another movie that, right here, hold on, bear with me 1 second, guys. All right, there we go. This is another movie that I'd never seen. I just picked it up and I loved it. Blow Up. I love the artwork on it too. This movie was fantastic. Another blind buy that turned out to be a great one. Night of the Living Dead. This is still just the standard Blu-ray. Have not picked up the 4K, but I probably will at some point. That's a film I have seen multiple times. This is another one that I found, I think, at a thrift store for really cheap, like $8. And it turned out to be, I loved it. It turned out to be a great movie. That's Investigation of a Citizen Above Suspicion. Great artwork on that, too. This movie is really cool. It's a nice, thick slipcover. This movie was definitely a surprise. I just picked it up as like $8 Criterion, gotta get it, and it turned out to be a great movie. Next we have another Terrence Malick film, The Tree of Life. This movie is... it's been a while since I've seen it. I remember the cinematography obviously being really good. I'd have to revisit it to fully give my thoughts on it again. It's been a long time. I love the artwork on here, though, and I remember the cinematography was phenomenal. Next up, this one I got. This is actually just came out not that long ago. It's the Infernal Affairs Trilogy, which I know a lot of people were upset that it did not get a 4K release, only a Blu-ray. I have seen this. I have seen these movies. It's been a while. I loved them. I thought they were great. The one that's based on The Departed, I think it's only one film that's actually The Departed is based on, or maybe it's all three that's based on, I don't remember. But I remember when I watched this, I watched it right after The Departed, and I liked it just as much as Scorsese's The Departed. That is definitely a cool set yeah, definitely pick that up. It's another one I have not opened up yet. It's Francis Truffaut, but I've seen this movie. I love this film, and that's Jules and Jim. Another nice, thick slipcover release. This movie's fantastic. I just haven't actually opened up and watched that one. I've seen that movie probably 2 or 3 times. I'm a big fan. Billy Wilder's Ace in the Hole. Kirk Douglas. This is another movie that's very good, but just picked up during the sale, but have not actually opened that copy yet, but it's very good. We got some more David Lynch, Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. This movie is messed up. The show is is far more easy to take in than this movie. This movie's crazy. If you like messed up stuff and yeah. If you like messed up stuff, definitely check out really pretty much anything by David Lynch. Next, we have the Wes Anderson's The Grand Budapest Hotel. I've only seen this movie once. I actually remember liking it quite a bit. I love the artwork on here. I'm going to go back and revisit a lot of Wes Anderson films coming up real soon. It's been a while since I've seen a lot of them. Next, we got Roma. I have not seen this. I think this was a Netflix movie. I heard it was really good, and I picked it up during the sale and have not watched it yet. We're almost halfway there, guys. Next, we got David Cronenberg's Videodrome. This movie's weird and twisted. It's been a long time. I remember I really liked it. David Cronenberg sometimes is hit or miss for me. I remember this being really good. But it's been a while since I've seen it, so I'll have to check it out again. This release, I was super excited for. I was super excited that we even got a physical release of it because it was a Netflix movie. It's Martin Scorsese's The Irishman. I love that artwork on there. I love this great little slipcover. That movie is awesome. Next, Uncut Gems. This was another one that was I love how that shines. Look at that, how cool that is. This is another one that was kind of just a blind buy for me. I heard a bunch of good stuff about it and quite enjoyed it. I thought it was very, very good. This was a movie that I picked up and I completely forgot that I had. So I'm gonna make this I'm gonna make this one of my next watches, and that's the Rolling Thunder Review by Martin Scorsese, the movie about the tour with Bob Dylan. Look at that artwork too. Great, great artwork. I'm gonna set that one aside. I'm gonna watch that one soon. I completely forgot I had that. Next, we have Dazed and Confused, the 4K release. I love this movie, and I love this release. I love the artwork. Very, very cool. Next up, we have Mirror, a film by Andrei Tarkovsky. I've seen only a couple Tarkovsky films, but the ones I did see, I loved, and I am looking forward to checking that one out. Next, we have, I got a lot of David Lynch. We got the 4K release of David Lynch's Mulholland Drive. People love Mulholland Drive. I like it. There's just other David Lynch movies that I like better. But people go nuts for that movie, man. They love it. We got the 4K and Blu-ray release of Citizen Kane. I haven't even opened it yet. I've seen Citizen Kane multiple times. So this still contains that crappy Blu-ray that they made you destroy before they sent you the new one. So I may want to open that up and actually destroy that other Blu-ray so that I can get the new one. This is another David Cronenberg film. This was a complete blind buy, and I love this film, and I love this artwork. This is a great release. Scanners. Look at that artwork. It's so crazy and weird. That movie is just so bizarre. That's another one I would like to revisit again soon. Maybe this coming up Halloween season, I'll watch it again. It's been a while. Next, we got the Bob Dylan Don't Look Back. It's been a while since I've seen this one as well. Probably throw that in somewhat soon. Next, we got Kurosawa, one of my all-time favorite directors. We got Seven Samurai. Never got around to opening it, but I have seen Seven Samurai multiple times. I've seen most of Kurosawa stuff multiple times. We got, was it Jean-Luc Godard? Is that how you pronounce it? He's okay. I'm not a huge fan of it. Some of his stuff's all right, but I got Breathless. Breathless was pretty good. I do enjoy that. I like the side. I think that looks kind of cool. Next, surprise, we got more David Lynch. We got the 4K release of Lost Highway. I guess I did not realize there were so many David Lynch movies in the Criterion Collection. Hopefully they hurry up and put a Straight Story, and I would love to get a nice release of the Straight Story. I love that movie. Surprise, more David Lynch. Blue Velvet. So I'm beginning to think every single David Lynch movie there is in the Criterion Collection. I did not realize I had so many David Lynch movies in the Criterion Collection. I love that artwork too. Very cool. Blue Velvet. That movie's awesome. That's one of my personal favorites. Next, we got Marlon Brando in On the Waterfront. I've seen this movie multiple times, just haven't gotten around to opening it. Next, we're delving into more Wes Anderson. And it's a fantastic Mr. Fox. I love this movie. Oh, this movie is so cool. I love the artwork on it, too. I love the back. I'll show the back. It's another thing Criterion does a really, really good job on is their packaging, especially these, like, kind of, like, special editions that they do. Next, we got Richard Linklater's Slacker. This I'd seen a bunch of Richard Linklater stuff, but I'd never seen Slacker, so when I found out it was coming to the Criterion Collection, I was like, I'll pick it up during the sale and check it out. And at first, I was like, I don't think I'm going to like this movie. And it just kind of got better and better and better. And I ended up enjoying it quite a bit. I really like Richard Linklater. I think he's kind of an underrated director. Next, we got some Stanley Kubrick. Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. I love this movie. This is probably my all-time favorite Stanley Kubrick movie. Some people would maybe disagree with that, but that movie is amazing. I should actually get it on 4K. I believe it's available on 4K through, I don't know, probably Kino Lorber. Next, we got The Magnificent Ambersons, Orson Welles. I love that artwork on there, too. Very cool. Yeah, I like this movie a lot. It's been a little bit since I've seen it. Watched it once right after I bought it, but I haven't watched it since then. Next, we got another Andrei Tarkovsky film. Andrei Rublev, I think maybe is how you pronounce that. I love that artwork on there, too. Yeah, like I said, I've seen Slacker and maybe one other movie of his, and maybe Solaris, one of those, and I enjoyed both of them. So especially Slacker. So I look forward to checking out more of his work. Next we have Vampire, vampire movie. This is a very cool release. You get a book. Nice thick release there. I don't even know if a lot of these special edition releases, those editions, are still even available. I don't know. This movie was a movie when I first started getting the Criterion Collection that people told me to check out. And I finally did, and I loved it. It's one of my all-time favorite films. It's Burt Lancaster and Tony Curtis in The Sweet Smell of Success. This movie is ruthless. I love it. Great artwork on there, too. Once again, Criterion kicking ass with the artwork and the packaging. We're almost done, guys. We got 4 left. Next is by one of my all-time favorite directors, one of my all-time favorite films by this director, and it's Robert Altman's Nashville. This is way out of print. I think this is actually going for a good amount of money. I picked it up. I never opened it because I'd seen Nashville probably 6 times before I even bought this. So I just wanted it in the collection because I want to get all the Robert Altman movies, and I never opened it. And this, I think, is actually, like I said, unopened, goes for a good amount of money now. I should almost sell that one off and just get the Paramount Presents version, but I'm not going to do that. Next, we got another Wes Anderson. We got Moonrise Kingdom. Cool artwork on there as well. I remember the first time I saw this movie, I was not a big fan, and then I watched it again a few years later, and I loved it. I was like, I don't know why I did not like it the first time, but it is fantastic. All right, we got 2 left, guys. I'm just kind of looking over at my Criterions to make sure I didn't miss any special edition stuff. Yeah, I don't think I did. Well, if I did, I'll just throw it in with the box sets when I do that. Next, we got The Princess Bride, which I love The Princess Bride. I've seen this movie multiple times. I have not actually opened this one yet, as you can tell, but I love this digibook. It feels like a book. It's like it's embossed a little bit, and it's just very cool feeling. It feels like the front cover of a book. Very cool release. Like I said, man, Criterion, they kill it with their packaging. And last but not least is a movie I've seen multiple times, but I should throw this in soon too because this is the 4K release and I have not seen it yet. And it's WALL-E. I love the artwork on there too. It seems like kind of an odd film to have in the Criterion Collection, but at the same time, I can see why they did. But yeah, this is another one that I absolutely love this movie, but I have not seen it yet in 4K. I heard it looks really good, so I'm looking forward to opening that one up real soon. And that's going to do it for part 1, guys. My next few videos might just be all this, just to get this, just to get through all the Criterions and get it done. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's all I got for you today. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know you guys like what I'm doing. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below some of your Criterions. Do you have any of these? Is there any Criterions that are like special editions that you can still get that I did not have, that I should maybe prioritize and put at the top of the list to pick up during the next sale or anytime real soon? Let me know in the comments below, guys. I love talking about this stuff. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You guys are the best. You're great as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.